Hello everybody and welcome to this next task to do with trigonometry. For this one, what you're going to need is you're going to need a calculator and a spreadsheet. I'm using Excel. So long as you can draw a graph out of this, and so long as you can take data, that's all you need to be able to do. So what we're doing here is we are making we're going to make some columns. So the heading here is theta, and this one is sine, cosine, and this is tangent. That's what we've got there. And here what we're going to do is going to make this 0, 15, 30, and I'm going to highlight these and I'm going to drag all the way down. What value do you think I'm going to stop at? That's right, 360. So there we are. So that's all there. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work out sine of this angle, cosine of this angle, and tan of this angle. And I'm going to go down and I'm going to do that. But I'll do the sines first just to show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 0, and I'm using Windows Calculator because I can just copy and paste things and it's really quick to do trigonometry for what we want. So currently I've got 0. Now to find sine of 0, I just press S. Sine of 0 is 0. So over here, I'm just going to write 0 or type 0. Then over here, I'm going to say 15. I'm going to say sine. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Down one more. 30 sine 0.5. It's easy enough for me to write. 45 sine, Control C, Control V. 60 sine, Control C, Control V. 75 sine, Control C, Control V. And that's what we do. So the idea is that you do that all the way down to 360. If you want to, I've broken this up into intervals of 15. If you want to break it up into intervals of 5 or 10, that's fine. Don't do any bigger intervals than 15 though. You won't get as nice a result. So the idea is that you do that for sine, cosine, and tangent. You do that for all of them right up until you hit 360 for all of them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to graph it. So to graph it, what we'll do, I'm going to select theta and sine, and I'm just going to go down and pretend I've selected all the results down to 360. Then I'm going to go to insert, and I'm going to choose this XY scatter plot. I'm going to click on that one, and I'm going to pick this one with dots. And what you can see is that it's joining up the line. So at 0, we're at 0. At 15 degrees, we're at 0.25. At 30 degrees, we're at 0.5. And that's kind of what we're doing. So that's the idea. That's what you want to do for that. So you want to do that for all three of them. So that's one for sine. For cosine, I'm just going to put some values in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now for cosine, sorry, because that's right next to it, what I will do, I'll select this, I'm going to hold control, and I'm going to select this as well. And then once again, I'm going to go to insert, chart, and it's going to show me the cosine of that graph. Oops, Control Z, just undo that, and I'll move that across. So you need to have one graph for sine, one graph for cosine, and one graph for tangent. Do not put all three of them on one. Once you've done a separate one for sine and cosine, might be a good idea, do another one with both sine and cosine on there. So what you would do for that, you would select this, insert, chart, and you can see sine and cosine together under one set of axes. So that's what you need to do. So one graph for sine, one graph for cosine, one graph for tangent, and then one graph for sine and cosine. Do not put all three of them on one set of axes. And there's some questions for you to answer as well.